Nah, bro, what YouTube is doing is ain't right, bro. This ain't right. This really ain't okay, bro. My life, come live. Yo, yo, come live. Yo. Literally just got, I don't know, bro. YouTube is just being unfair to me right now. Got a strike or something for reacting to Gordon Ramsay? Nah, you kidding me, bro? You got to be kidding me, bro. The freak should I react to then if I can't react to Gordon Ramsay? Come on, dude. Like, come on. Nah, what YouTube is doing to me, bro? This ain't nice, bro. That's the matter with Pop the balloon. Let's watch Pop the balloon. Craziest, crazy moments. Crackhead edition. What? Pop the balloon. Crack the dish. The craziest moment and pop the balloon. Nah, bro. I don't want to get copyrighted. Turn that shit off, my guy.
Work hard. I got three different businesses. You feel me? I'm a owner of something. Like I got a full-time job. Like I want to be loved, but I don't mind a woman have her own thing going on. I ain't no hater.
Okay,
You feel me? We
good.
get to it together.
You got kids?
I got one son. Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
so you don't mind a woman with kids?
Hell no, hell no.
You want more?
Yes, I wouldn't mind. You feel me? The mother of my child has her own family going on. You feel me? So it's not like I got any drama going on. I just financially see my son when I'm able to see him. You feel me? So you feel
Okay,
me?
that's
I
not.
don't mind a woman who have her
And you
own
got
thing.
your own space out here too?
Hell yeah, I do
Okay,
my
say
own
less
thing.
then. Let me know something now.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
Several months later.
So when I asked on the show, you got your own space out here too?
Hell yeah, I do
Okay,
my
say
own
less
thing.
then. He announced, yeah. To me, yet again, if you say yeah, I'm thinking you have your own, you're established out here. So when I asked him if he did, I was like, I hope you weren't lying. You do actually have your own space out here. And then he was like,
So he was basically capping.
oh no, he was like, I was lying. I live with my grandma. I was like, what? Like, you just.
I got three different businesses. You feel me? I'm an owner of something. Like
I told her I was feeling down.
Oh, what is this?
She sludged me.
The way the body is, yeah, we like that, you know. But it was for me, it was the kind of that sarcasm and your facial expressions was real strong, and I was like, I can't do it. And then lastly, I don't know, I just wasn't getting positive energy from it, so I was like, I might have to light some Palo Santo around you just to bring some positive energy,
No, that's crazy.
around you and everything. But yeah, that was
That's
why I
crazy.
popped my balloon.
Oh, what?
Anything you have to say in regards to that?
You know what? Perception is reality. I don't think you really know me, but I can understand off of optics. We all have our own point of view and our perspectives. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I am very sarcastic. I like to be funny. I like to joke. So it can be off-putting to a few folks, and that's your preference. That's cool.
And then you come here pretending there is a serious issue to avoid facing the fact that you gain.
What is this?
And sir, if we can have your name, how old you are, and why you popped your balloon.
Yes, my name is Elam, and I'm 38 years old. I popped my
So, can you see me now?
balloon not because you're not gorgeous, not because some men can't hold space for your emotions, but for me, it was the weight loss. And while we are all proud of you for losing the weight,
That's crazy.
I am considering the risk long term.
What?
You may have health problems down the line that we may have to work
Bro,
with. And the habits that you've developed over time
that's
are going to be
crazy.
challenging to upkeep in your 40s and 50s and 60s. So for me, I'm concerned about your health.
Come on now,
For a long
dog.
period of time.
Come on, man.
That's crazy.
Okay. And your response to that?
I am vegan-ish. I don't eat beef, pork, chicken, or dairy. Because I am a health nut, I go get tested for everything. I have no high cholesterol, no
That's crazy.
high
Bro
blood
said he's
pressure, no diabetes, no nothing. I'm completely healthy. My blood pressure is A1. I work out 5 to 6 times a week. I strength train as well. I eat very clean. I'm just in a thicker body, very physically fit outside the clothes. But to each his own. If you're worried about health things, just because somebody's in a smaller frame doesn't make them healthier than me. And to be honest with you, I'm a little thick, but I can run with the big boys or the big girls. I get down in the gym, baby. I do it all. So I understand.
and he got rejected.
Joseph
What?
Smith. I'm 37.
And Joseph, what do you do?
I'm an Uber and Lyft driver full time.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I don't know. It's the knee, the right knee. Got something going on. I don't know
That's
what it is. I got
crazy.
eczema.
That's crazy.
And I use
Nigga popped the
coconut
balloon
oil.
because of the knee.
Zoom in on that.
Please.
And I just don't know why it's like that. So I seen it and I was like,
Bro popped the balloon because of a
my
knee.
coconut oil regimen seriously. Okay. Everything else looked moisturized, you know, but I seen
What?
that and that was kind of
That's crazy.
That's it. That's the only thing.
Just the knee.
Just the knee, right one.
Dang. You just did me.
No, I mean everything else is good. You're beautiful, but that right there to me, I gotta be moisturized.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I actually failed.
What?
You fell?
I failed.
And I was thinking of something like that. I was thinking of something like that.
in this healing process.
Okay, all right.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
you gotta take
I
care of it.
understand.
You gotta take care of it.
yeah, it's healing. So
Bro. What?
We
These
can
dudes.
have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name's Kayla. I'm 23. I just popped it just because I don't like your outfit.
Sure.
I like your face. I like your height. I like everything about you. Like, if you had something different on, I would definitely be like, pick me. Oh, anime. Not that either. Pokemon
So that's a deal
I think
breaker?
no, I don't know. It's just childish. But if you would have probably took the flannel off, maybe
The fuck is you
it would
talking
have gave
about?
a little bit more. But you making me hot standing in front of me. so yeah.
Sure.
But that's it.
No worries.
And your name's Chandler.
Yeah.
Women. So
Like the city.
interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it.
No worries.
So we do have an
Nah, he's a good looking dude.
here. If we can have your name and age.
hi, my name is Mishna. I'm 23.
Okay. And Mishna, why do you still have your balloon unpopped?
Well, with all of my fellow colleagues, they had a lot of good points. But I feel like when it comes to your outfit, you could always change your clothes.
Yeah.
And I feel
Facts.
like when she was talking about anime, I'm a big anime nerd.
Perfect.
Nah.
And she was saying, oh, anime is childish. So I'm like,
That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Hey.
ma'am. Yes.
the way
It's
you were
so. That's not
responding to
crazy.
the other lady's answers, it wasn't defensive. It wasn't like, well, I know I'm good looking. Like, but you seem very
each their
nice.
own. Yeah.
You seem very
Shame,
nice.
man. W, bro.
And I'm looking for someone nice.
W.
Thank you.
Okay.
Come on.
Just let's walk on up here.
That's-
Come on up. Come
Yeah,
on.
How is
I'm with
that crazy?
I'm with that. Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Awkward, man.
She decent, but you know, she still over her ex. She got some shit going on with her ex. She gotta figure that out first.
No, I really don't. I just, when I see her repetition, I know to go the opposite way. So
You projecting on the next man.
I'm projecting, but okay.
You gonna figure it out though.
For sure. I'll take whatever you say.
What?
Next.
That pop, baby.
Okay, pop again.
Shit.
Let's go down on over here. All right. And why did you?
What's up with this dude?
I pop my balloon because you quiet.
You know, bitch. I'm always quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very much so.
I'm loud.
I can tell.
Yeah. So, I don't know.
You'll be alright though, baby.
Ah, this is so okay.
Okay. And is she your type?
Not at all. But somebody gonna be there for you.
Somebody will.
Just not me.
Yeah. That's why I pop my balloon.
No.
Yeah.
You'll be
Okay.
alright. You'll be alright, baby.
Next.
You'll be alright, baby.
Next.
Shit, that's so awkward. Plumber gets in some shit.
All right. If we
Oh,
can have
the
your name,
turtle
age, and
nigga.
Why you popped your balloon?
Hi, my name is Karma. I'm 24. For me, it just did not work. I didn't feel like I had chemistry or I wasn't fully attracted to you, and I feel like that counts if we are going to be going through a dating show, you know?
Yes, the feeling is definitely mutual. So that's okay.
This
Thank you. You
nigga
did
is
me a favor.
crazy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm glad you have a great day.
Thank you, Queen. You too.
Okay.
Woo.
Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
That's crazy.
Brianna, 26. My eyes are up here, baby. Are you looking at the tattoo?
No, I'm looking at the hair on your arms. You know, women I deal with, they don't have hair on their
Don't
arms.
do too much.
Hey, I'm just being honest,
Don't
Queen.
do too much.
You know, I don't like
This
that.
nigga is
That's all I was
crazy,
looking
bro.
at. You trying to say if I'm looking at particular body
You just
parts,
wasn't
but
looking at
that's
my
not
eyes.
what it is.
That's
No, I
all
was looking at the
pointing
hair
out.
on your
Anyways,
arms, Queen.
she asked me the question.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in heels and you ain't tall enough.
Okay.
My name is Kayla. I'm 23.
Nah,
Originally,
that's
I was not
crazy.
going to pop my balloon because I know a lot of them popped it because he was being, I guess, arrogant. But to me, I like my man that's not going to sit in every girl's face and, you know, complimenting them, you know? So I didn't find that offensive to me. But you kind of got a little bit catty with me and you a little sassy just a little bit. And since you want to come at everybody over here, I'm going to get at you too. You kind of look like a Ninja Turtle. You're not that cute. You need to relax. You stocky as hell. And I was trying to be respectful, but like you was really coming out like I didn't like it. I'm from the South and I can handle like a lot of criticism and stuff like that, but the way you was coming, you just ain't like you got it all like that. And I guarantee you probably got a roommate at home. And it's just not giving anymore.
Well, let me say this, Queen. I'm a licensed plumber, you know, and you're not even qualified to even
You
dealing
say
with
everybody
me.
not qualified.
You definitely not. You know, if anything, it was one of these two. I wasn't even looking your way. You
And the
ain't
one
my
that you
type.
wanted popped
If I
up
seen, that's fine.
So what?
That is totally fine. But
Okay.
one thing about me, I could pull 100,000 on the bank. Can you do the same?
Get this
Yeah,
man
you can't
off
do
camera.
that. You can't do that though, baby.
Let's
You can't do that though, Queen.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.
Can pull 100,000 from the bank. Can you do that? Woo, that's crazy. My dude got money. My dude flexing their money. He's flexing their bread. Flexing their bread.
You kind of look like a Ninja Turtle. You're not that cute.
But for me, it was the weight loss.
The right knee. You got something going on.
From rejecting a whole human being because of their knee, all the way to completely lying about your lifestyle.
But at this point, you ask me multiple questions after question. I'm saying the answers to win.
Our Let Amelie's Pop the Balloon or Find Love show definitely has some crazy ass moments as we seen in part 1 of this
Yes, sir.
compilation on the Love or Lust channel, but that was only an appetizer.
There's plenty of crazy moments.
We recommend that you keep your seatbelts fastened and get ready for tonight's entertainment.
The editing on this, when coming to America, goes wrong. Editing on this is ass,
Hello,
but
welcome in. May I have your name?
My name is Mon.
Maul?
Mon, like make you
Moan?
moan.
Come
Yeah,
on.
nah,
Okay.
nah.
What do you do?
I have a video production company called Dreamcast Video.
Okay.
And I'm also a brand, so I'm Mon on a beat.
that's
Gone over some of these
hilarious.
ladies and see why they ended up popping.
It's
All right, if we
hilarious.
can have your name and age.
I'm Alexis and I'm 29.
Alexis, why did you pop your balloon?
I didn't really like the make you moan
Ah.
statement. And you kind of look like Coming to America right now.
Good morning, my neighbors! I see you used to dealing with peasants, so you don't know when you see a king.
Okay.
What?
I ain't really feeling her feet,
Hey, I'm kind of hot right now. So.
but the feet ain't working for me. So.
Okay.
You're definitely pretty, but you could look like Holly Berry. If you ain't got pretty feet, I ain't rocking with it. Bless up.
You seem like a funny guy. You just see, I love to laugh, but it's just giving real gimmicky.
Sure.
That's really it to me.
Okay.
It's just giving gimmicky. The moan statement.
Make you moan, yeah.
It's just giving gimmick to me.
Cool.
Is Tiffany someone that's your type?
Nah.
And why not?
The fit is kind of cheesy to me. Kind of looking a little bit rainbowish.
Huh?
Rainbowish. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one that do lace fronts.
This nigga
Pretty
is careful,
feet.
bro.
Thank you.
Cool outfit. People saying I'm gimmicky. The outfit look kind of gimmicky.
I mean,
But
Hey, why did look at?
it's better than
and I can see through it all, and you're beautiful. You seem like you have like an aura that's really glowing.
Feel it in my soul. Feel it in my soul.
I make sweet potato pies
James
because
Gourmet
a good
Pies.
sweet potato pie is something that you feel. Oh, that is fabulous.
Okay, if we can have your name and age.
James with James Gourmet Pies, 37.
If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is James with James Gourmet Pies,
Mhm.
37.
Mhm.
And pies.
I like that you like pies, though.
Oh, yeah, thank you. We ship nationwide, jamesgourmet.com.
James Gourmet, okay.
James Gourmet.
We can have
Why
your
does
name and age.
wait? Why does Bo talk like this?
jamesgourmet.com.
James Gourmet Pies.
Oh, yeah, thank you. We
James,
ship
what is-
nationwide, jamesgourmet.com.
James Gourmet, okay.
We can have your name and age.
James Gourmet Pies, 37.
Okay, and James, you had your balloon unpopped. Why so?
listen.
Okay, if we can start with your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
James Gourmet Pies, 37.
Let's go on over here. If we can have your name
James
and age.
Gourmet
My name is
Pies.
James Gourmet Pies.
Oh
Facebook,
my
Instagram,
God.
check me out.
Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
James Gourmet Pies, 37. Which me?
Oh, how many times?
Dr. Elam, and you may know
Dr.
me from
Elam being Dr. Elam.
Pop the Balloon Show on YouTube. But I'm here to say I'm done.
My name's Dr. Elam. I'm 38 years old. And
Okay.
I pop my balloon just because you're simply too young.
How old are you again?
38.
You 38?
Shit.
Red flag.
So he's.
But it's less about being a red flag and more about being a liability.
I get it.
If I were to bring you into my life, you would be a liability.
I mean, if you change your
Yo.
mind, I'm open to it, though.
really dumb. For real. Why would you be open to it?
Because you're handsome.
So you only like
And-
me because I'm beautiful.
Just like I'm beautiful.
Yeah, but that's not why I would only like you.
So why would you like me? Because you didn't answer that.
Because you can bring something and add something to my life. But because you're a liability, you can't add anything to my life.
Right.
You would be a liability to everything in
So
my
what
life.
can I not add to your life? What is that?
You can't teach me anything. You
Ah.
can't help me with my finances in any way.
Wow.
You can't add any intellectual anything into my life. And it's not because you're not capable. It's just because you're not there
too
yet.
young.
You're not there yet.
Right.
And if you're not already on that path,
I'm already on it. That's the problem. You don't know enough about me.
you're absolutely right. I don't know
So
enough
you're
about you.
messing up.
You said you have Airbnb
Good
problems.
luck with the other girls back there.
Zoom.
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
Next.
I can tell that you're triggered, and that's okay.
I'm not triggered, sweetheart.
We can work through this
but
together.
You
Please
said I
put your
can't
hands
bring
down.
you anything. I
Can't
just
bring
said,
anything right
good luck
now.
with the other girls.
Say, okay, and this is why your immaturity will prevent you from being with a real man. Your immaturity will prevent you from being with a real man. Your immaturity.
No, I've dealt with real
Because
men
you're not
before.
listening to me and you're trying to talk over
Go
me.
ahead, I'm listening.
Adults have conversations.
I'm listening.
Okay? If we were to get together, you would be asking me questions like, Dr. Elam, what did you do to acquire everything that you acquired? What did you do to learn everything that you learned? What type of habits and skills do you have that can help me get to where I want to get?
What?
Wait a minute. Who are you?
You have 2 Airbnb properties. How can we get to 4?
I already know how to do that.
Next contestant, please.
Please.
Oh my God.
Sure.
Stepper comes on the show.
I was molested by my dad.
I know that. I need other information.
I'm a dancer and I own a topless cleaning company called Tidy Titties.
Hey,
that's pretty good.
Whoa.
The reason I pop my balloon is seems like strippers in there. Like that's no, I like the idea. I think you make a lot of money. There's a lot of men that would pay for that. I probably would pay for that myself as a single man.
And now,
What?
is he your type? No, he's not my type. Okay, and what makes him not your type? The skin, you know. Yeah. So.
What did you say, nigga?
Do you like clear skin? Yeah, like, you know. Her overbite?
I'm certified. I'm a dental assistant as well. So.
All right, thank you so much. Let's go ahead and go on to our next guy over here.
That's
All right, if we can
crazy.
have your name and how old you are and why you ended up popping your balloon.
What's the name of your business? Tiny Titties?
Tidy Titties.
Tidy Titties. Oh.
Daryl, why did you end up leaving your balloon unpopped for her?
I ain't gonna lie, when I heard the titties, it got me interested.
Oh, Okay.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay.
17 is cleaning. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, see, some people like it. So
I ain't gonna lie to you. You don't see you at the crib cleaning with your shirt off. I can't say no to that. So I'm keeping the honey. If you at the crib, your shirt off, cleaning, I'll make sure the house dirty.
What?
got a whole body full of blunt skin.
Who's better?
You tried to show your nipples. You got a tank top on under your jacket. Get your mustache under there. Your ass got a pound of baby oil in your head. Your little ugly ass.
Oh
now,
shit.
is Fiona your type?
Who's better?
She's fine. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know this is showing everything. You are fine.
Thank you.
She is my type for sure. But I mean, she popped the balloon. It's all good. I'm not tripping. But yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. You got a nice look. Yeah.
Let's go over to our next lady.
Okay.
I think it's an attraction thing for me.
You seem like a cool homegirl, so I mess with you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, yeah. Okay. Cool.
I'm a lady.
You cannot be for real.
I'm a lady.
Oh my God, you for real?
I'm a lady.
No, you for fake. No,
Nah,
you
nah,
for
nah.
real.
I'm a lady. I'm a lady.
You lying.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Just the fidgety. You seem very like you gotta hone it in, bring it together. I understand.
Okay. And now, is Taylor your type?
Nah.
Okay. Why not?
The hat really throw me off, the Willy Wonka thing. I didn't like it like that. I like the I like the dreads.
That's crazy.
Well, the back of your head is ridiculous, sir. It's kind of flat. I mean, talking about hats. You need a hat.
I'll be honest with you.
You need a hat. You need a hat.
I don't
That's
really care about
crazy.
the back of my head. I care about the front, but it's all good. Hey,
mean,
I
the
appreciate
back.
you. I appreciate people.
Okay.
But I fucks with you. You cool people.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay. Later, Tay-Tay.
You're always pushing me to be better.
He
and I
proposed
thought
to
it'd be
her on
fitting
the show.
to ask you this question. Here, since we met in news, Cornelia Nicholson.
Oh,
I'm gonna cry.
Would you
crazy.
marry me?
Crazy.
I know the two baby mothers kind of rubbed you the wrong way, right? So were you about to pop my balloon or?
I don't know. I was thinking 2 baby moms, but they grown though. It's a long time.
Yeah, a long time. It's kind of young, moving kind of fast.
Right. How, you said you're 37?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to get to know you better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Likewise.
Yeah.
Okay, we got a match.
A few moments later.
So I just told him, I'm free all day tomorrow. Let me know what you want to do. So we had our plan. Energy. He was like, I want to see you first thing in the morning. I'm like, okay, cool. We're both morning people. We met that morning and we got smoothies. And he took me to the river. What's the name of that river, babe?
Tempe Town Lakes.
Tempe
I think we went
Town
to. Check that out.
Lakes.
Just something like,
Yeah, hanging out there, talking on the bench.
Right.
And then we went to get some food at Chop.
Yeah.
A few moments later.
I know for a fact that Kay was put into my life for a reason. I know that there's nobody else like you. You are an amazing friend. You are genuine. You only can pretend to be somebody for so long. But the truth eventually comes out, and you have been consistent, you have been kind, you have been sweet. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. And
Yo, that's crazy.
I mean, honestly.
Yo.
Are you serious? Oh.
Yo.
Oh, I love you deeply, man. And we are moving at our own pace.
Yo.
Regardless of anybody else's opinion.
That's crazy.
And when a man knows, he knows. And I believe from the bottom of my heart that you're my person, my best friend, the person I'm supposed to spend.
She says no, bro. Oh.
A good time, and we just enjoy this ride together. So will you do me the honor?
Please say yes.
Yes.
Bye. Have a beautiful
I'll be
time.
using the chat for that dude. Oh my days. Proposing on the show. Crazy. Crazy. My bro proposed on the show. My bro proposed on a show. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Insane, crazy, crazy, crazy.
More value, more vibes. Mobicel P11 Plus for only $7.99.
The best air in the plum.
You kind of look like a Ninja Turtle. You're not that cute.
Bro, this nigga is totally insane.
Welcome back to another video, and today we're
Never mind. Someone already reacting to this.
You kind of look like a Ninja Turtle. You're not that cute.
Crazy. Think that's it for. They sure do, bro. I feel sorry. Pop the balloon. Blind dates based on what? Blind dating a famous comedian. I don't even know that dude. How could you say someone is a famous celebrity if I don't even know the person? Worst singing audition.
Wie gaat zien, wie kan goede reis eten. Reis. Ik ga voor die een iPad waar die gaan toe gaan naar de stad.
12 minutes of people laughing at the worst possible. That's it.
There's something about serious moments that makes our brains betray us, and suddenly we can't stop laughing, whether it's an interview with unfortunate people, a live news broadcast, or a tragic incident. The more inappropriate it is to laugh, the harder it becomes to hold it in. In most interviews, the host meets the guests beforehand to build a bit of rapport.
Crazy.
It's standard practice. But in this case, the interviewer didn't get that chance. And that one mistake ended up derailing the entire show, forcing it to shut down permanently. The guests were there to talk about medical procedures gone wrong, from personal experience.
Is precies gebeurd?
Ik ben opgenomen voor een goedaardig spel. Ik ben geopereerd en mijn humeurtje is geraakt.
We komen zo dadelijk bij jou terug.
The program started off like any other, but what the host didn't know was that one of the guests had vocal cord damage.
Gisteren aan zijn stembanden. En toen hij mij aansprak, ja, er kwam zo'n gek geluid uit. Ik moest zo ontzettend lachen. Maar ik wist natuurlijk van, ik mag hier niet lachen. Ik mag hier niet lachen. Dus ik probeerde mijn lach in te houden. Maar hoe meer ik mij probeerde te concentreren op de ernst...
That's crazy.
Van, dit hou ik hier niet uit, dit hou ik niet uit.
And the moment the man began to speak, that's when everything started going downhill.
That's crazy.
Ja, eerst met heel veel ongeloof.
Ongeloof is eigenlijk het juiste woord. Excuseer.
Oh.
Ongeloof is eigenlijk het juiste woord wat Rijke hier hanteert.
Oh, no! No! No!
Excuseer, dames en heren.
No!
If you thought things were already off the rails, just wait until the guest brought up his sex life.
Dus het feit als je met...
No!
Als je met seks omgaat, is het niet alleen het fysieke dat telt, maar ook soms de lieve woordjes.
Whoa! No, this dude is wilding, bro. Nah, this nigga is wilding. I thought it was a skit, bro. It's actually...
Moeten we nu nog antwoorden of niet? Want...
Sometimes, the body has a mind of its own, and in that interview,
Bro.
the host faced some serious consequences for what unfolded.
I'm
the last
sure,
clip was
bro.
both uncomfortable and funny, but this next one takes things to a whole different level.
In Oxford, Michigan, the 15-year-old who
I think that's a skit though. That can't be real.
made his first court appearance today. He was charged as an adult with 4 counts of first-degree murder in yesterday's mass shooting, as well as assault and weapons charges and a rare count of terrorism causing death.
Following a tragic school shooting that claimed several lives, the media began interviewing survivors and their families.
We were with the Pittman family learning about one of the victims, Tate Meir, from his friend Devon.
He's probably the best person I've probably meet, besides my dad and besides God. Tate was always, he was smart in class. Me and him used to joke around, me and him used to play.
Things took an even darker turn when the host broke the news that another hospitalized classmate had just passed away.
News, another classmate died.
Yo.
You might wonder, how could anyone possibly laugh at a moment like this? Well, that's exactly what happened when the student started talking about his dad.
I was whispering because I didn't want the shooter to hear me and my classmates. And my dad was just asking me what's going on, what's happening. And
I don't
told
think
him
the
it's a
dad was
shooting,
laughing.
somebody's here shooting up the school. And then he told me, he said, okay, I'm on my way.
Why your dad? Is he your superhero?
Yes.
Bro is not laughing. Come on, guys. He was not laughing. He's crying.
Now there was uncertainty whether the dad was crying or laughing, but most
was
commenters
crying.
deemed it to be a laugh.
His dad imagined himself in a Batman costume. The dad has gotta be one of the most unfortunate videos of the day. He probably is saying as fuck, but this mesmerized. His wife was giving him the look. He wasn't crying. I know that dad was fighting with laughing. Bro, he was crying. Come on, dude was crying.
What do you think?
I think he was crying, bro.
When I was in high school, well, okay, when I was 9,
I think
got
I was
molested by a guy with Down syndrome.
Don't laugh, Brandon. I'm not laughing.
That's
Why'd you laugh?
crazy.
It's just.
That's rude.
It's such a curveball.
I know. Can I just say
That's
something?
crazy.
I'm going to say it again, and if you smile, I'm going to leave.
You
That's
truly know
crazy.
someone is your friend if they laugh at you during serious situations.
That's
It's all
crazy.
fun with no hard feelings. It's just how men are.
I'm going to say it again, and if you smile, I'm going to leave.
That's
All
crazy.
right, hold on.
When I was... You ready?
That's
Don't
crazy.
cover your mouth, though, either.
Hey!
You can't cover your mouth. So when I was 9 years old, every day for summer,
I would have laughed, bro. I'm sorry.
Get in there.
why?
I didn't
Every
know.
day? You couldn't avoid him, for God's sake. All right, hold on.
Yeah.
This medal, Ryan says, is an opportunity to tell our story.
Okay.
There was valor everywhere, according
I
to
saw
Ryan.
this. I
So
saw
today
this
we also
one.
pay tribute
I saw
to
this
all
one.
who served with such valor that day,
This is so funny.
shielding their wounded buddies with their own bodies,
Mm.
picking up unexploded missiles with their hands and carrying them away, running through the gunfire to reinforce that post, fighting through their injuries and never giving up.
Things started off routine, a normal Medal of Honor ceremony for a soldier who showed valor in the heat of battle. But Obama's choice of words to describe the opponent's strike caught
Yeah.
Ryan completely off guard.
Up at their tiny post, Ryan and his team were being pounded. Almost instantly, every one of them was wounded. Ryan and his team were being pounded.
Remember those days when you had to give a presentation in front of the whole
Ah,
class, and it
this-
was nearly
this
impossible to
messed
stay
up,
serious?
Obama.
That's exactly what happened to this young man. Keep watching, because it gets worse.
Today I will tell you about my professional dream of becoming a race car pilot. Let me start by telling why car pilot is great.
It's hilarious, though. It's hilarious.
First I love speed. Second, I would like
Come on, dude. Lock in.
One of the more infamous police academy challenges is the chicken test. If you smile or laugh, it's straight to push-ups.
Drop.
Bro, come on. That's easy.
Drop.
Please support Human Appeal.
Please support humanappeal.org.uk.
It was just kind of wrapping up. I just went along to the room just to have a wee quick check. As I got into the corridor, I saw that the door was slightly ajar. I heard noises, kind of whimpering, bit of kind of growling, looked round the door, not sure what to expect, and I found the cat, the dog over the cat, and an uncompromising
What? This couple took their neighbor to court, claiming their dog tried to get a little too friendly with their cat.
My cat's now on medication for anxiety and depression.
The victims were only asking for an apology, but even that was too much to ask.
An actual heartfelt apology. I'm really, really sorry, Nikki. I'm really, really, really sorry. I didn't realise that it was...
Why are you laughing? It's not a funny situation.
When you go to therapy looking...
I would have loved to, bro. I would have loved to. I'm sorry, bro. My dog banged your kid, bro, and I was really sorry.
That was too much to ask.
An actual heartfelt apology. I'm really, really sorry, Nikki. I'm really, really, really sorry. I didn't realise that it was...
Why are you laughing? It's not a funny situation.
When you go to therapy looking for help, but end up leaving with even more issues than you walked in with.
It's not easy to talk about this. My fear ain't really a manly fear.
I mean, what do you fear? Having a baby out of wedlock?
That's easy work.
What, baby mama? I mean,
it's nothing.
Losing a loved one?
Don't laugh.
There's no reason for me to laugh.
Just please don't laugh.
Okay.
I'm terrified of clowns, man.
Was there ever a time that you had to use karate to defend yourself or another person?
Yes. This one time at the supermarket.
Don't laugh.
This girl was getting robbed by a big guy. And the noble thing to do was to stop him to save her.
Nah, bro. Come on.
What was...
Nah.
What?
This is unprofessional indeed. Bro.
I can't do it. Okay.
The most difficult thing I had to do in martial arts was the focus and the patience. Because it takes a lot of learning and a lot of time to do what you have to do.
Nah, that's unprofessional though.
During a live news report on a serious murder case, the reporter was caught somewhere between shocked and amused when the image of the suspect appeared on screen.
Making headlines around America this morning in Michigan. Police have arrested a man who's suspected of chopping up his wife. Michigan police say suspect Stephen Grant was captured in Michigan's Wilderness State Park and airlifted to a hospital. The area is more than 400 miles from Grant's suburban Detroit home. The 37-year-old man is accused in the death of his wife, Tara Lynn Grant. A torso and body parts of who is believed to be the mother of two were found this weekend in and near the Grant home.
It ain't funny. Just let it out, buddy.
What do you do when you accidentally burp live on air? Most would play it cool and move on. But this TV host, he found it so funny, he burst into uncontrollable laughter for a minute straight.
Are we ready to take a call?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are you ready to take a call?
I think I am.
Are you okay?
Oh, sorry.
Well, let's put you over with Justin from Madisonville, Kentucky.
I'm sorry, Justin?
Yeah.
Hey.
On the internet? From my email, I mean.
Come on, lock in, bro.
I can hear you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So you had a question about the internet? Hey, buddy. I can't do this. Roger, someone else take this. Give him a slap. Come on, buddy. Shake him. Shake him.
Honestly, I wish I could laugh as hard as this guy does. When your English is so bad that you turn your own frown upside down.
Mga kababayan ko, hindi po ako narito.
You can say in English kasi para maintindihan din ni ano.
All my fellow Filipinos. Now this is my side. Listen, look, and listen, and learn.
Bro, tried to lock it in, but he couldn't. Bro, tried to lock it, but he couldn't.
Pero the truth will set me free. Yun na, lalabas ang katotohanan.
Bro, tried to lock in, he couldn't, bro. Just talk, bro. I hate people who laugh, bro, and like can't talk. Like talk. When I laugh, I can talk, bro.
Sorry.
Come on. Oh my days. What? What's funny? Oh my gosh, bro. Dat is absoluut frustrating.
Een vraag uit het publiek aan ja, meneer, je had
this is extremely awkward.
Ik heb het zelf.
Thanks a lot for watching. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button if you enjoyed this. See you in the next one. Whether it's laughing at the worst possible moment or just a full case of uncontrollable giggles, here are times when people simply couldn't hold it together.
It's pretty funny.
That's like how people say. That's like how people sneeze different in other countries.
What?
Yeah, you know that. Like French people might go, achoo. Dude, they do, bro. Yes, you can. Or yeah, like German people say just like achoo. Wait. Achtung! Yes.
That ain't funny, but bro.
We are going to do a segment about breast. Unfortunately, we do feel that you have consistently proven
What?
that you can't stay professional.
This sports reporter made one crucial mistake. While talking about the football team Stade Brestois, she went for the short version of the name. With 3 witty guys around her, it quickly turned into a full-on circus.
So, after 4 games, who here likes breast?
Oh!
Like breast? You do too?
Oh.
I like the shape of them.
Nice.
He's got a front 2 tonight?
Yeah, two big pair up front that are going to.
How much do you enjoy watching them? Would you pay to watch them?
I have done.
No, but basically, one thing that you can say is you don't have to be big. You can be small and compete.
That's interesting. Good. Do you think
I love these dudes
tonight?
I hope so.
With the rise of COVID, the online conferencing industry boomed. Job interviews, meetings, even lectures all moved online. And that opened the door to a whole new set of problems.
Most of us are here, so if you want to pull out your Journeys book.
Mm-hmm. Lock in. Lock in. Lock in. Lock in.
What was that?
Lock in.
What was that? I think she farted.
Hey. Yo.
That was a big one.
How to end a road rage in 10 seconds.
That's funny.
What the hell do you think you're playing at?
Bro, can't be serious. Bro knew he wasn't like that, bro. Bro knew he wasn't all there.
The victim also said.
Dave Chappelle's a seasoned comedian who's heard thousands of jokes. Breaking him isn't easy. In fact, the only one who can crack him up is himself. Just add some white paint and a news reporter accent.
The victim also said.
It's really
Ready?
funny.
The victim also said that at one point during the altercation, Method Man put a hanger on the stove and left it for like 40 minutes. And then...
It's hilarious.
The victim also said that at one point during the altercation, Method Man put a hanger on the stove and left it for... Hello, I'm Chuck Taylor. Today, critics say that Dre fell off.
Chuck Taylor.
How, niggers?
I think deep down he was imitating this guy.
What the fuck, bro? Talk! Oh my days on live. What is so funny that you can't talk, bro? Come on, dude. Bro, hopefully I don't get caught, bro, in a serious situation. Yeah, I wouldn't want to get caught laughing in a serious situation. I don't laugh in serious situations.
Well, more bodily functions in the news this morning. The next time you pass gas, make sure no police are around. A man in West Virginia faces assault charges after police say he passed gas and fantasy. The officer.
That's pretty funny.
After the man was already arrested for DUI, according to police reported from St. Cruz. I can't even get through this.
You heard her. Better watch where you pass gas, or you might end
Well,
up in
got
cuffs.
arrested.
I think it was this man who committed the crime.
That's crazy.
We're going
That's
to
crazy.
those, you know.
What was your thing? Goodwill Smith? How'd that one go?
I was just, it's, you know, it's,
On Mad TV, they would often
like parodies.
line two things.
I
So,
pitched a thing
yeah,
called
Goodwill Smith.
Goodwill Smith, and
right.
he worked at an all-black college, and you know the problem on the blackboard that no one could solve was 2 + 2.
I don't get it.
Then Will Smith plays a janitor who puts a 4, and they go, who solved it? It took the professors 8 years to figure this one out. They rejected it.
While the West deals with Western problems, Russians have their own, and as you might have guessed, it involves bears.
Сообщает The Canadian Press. Помимо медведей на территории фермы, где росли более 2300 кустов конопли, по словам полицейских, когда они обнаружили плантацию, то увидели, что их овцы съедят.
What?
Let's try that again.
Полиция Канады обнаружила
Canadian police
плантацию.
discovered a marijuana. So what? Bro, come on. Oh, people love it, the dumbest thing.
Какого там свинья делала? Полиция Канады обнаружила плантацию марихуаны, охраняемую 13 человек.
Oh my god.
Holy eyebrows.
It's hilarious.
Holy, yo, girl, hey, wait, girl, where the fuck your eyebrows go, girl? What the f-
I shaved them off in a manic episode.
Oh, crap. Oh, crap. My shit. No, man. Oh, my sit up. Crap, bro. That's hilarious, dude. It is, bro. Oh. There you go. my setup. She just say she cut the eyeballs off in the comedic episode. Ah, bro. Shit. Let's fix the cameras. Oh my gosh, let's fix my camera. Think we're good. We good. We good now. We good. We good. We goody. We goody. We good.
Yo.
That's crazy. Imagine just laughing. Bro. Someone said they shaved their eyeballs off in a comedic episode and you're laughing.
Why don't you
Yeah. I also shaved all my hair off. It's growing back now.
Oh, holy
That's crazy.
yo.
That's crazy, man.
Hey, good morning.
That's crazy.
When people ask me, how can I be fat and vegan?
Nah, genuinely, bro. Genuinely, how can you be fat and vegan? Nah, genuinely. Like, what type of vegan are you, bro?
In 1848, there was the California Gold Rush. In 1995, there was the Internet.com boom. And today, it's the podcast explosion. Everyone and their mothers starting one. This clip is a perfect example of why not everyone should.
Everybody, if you add your year and how old you are, it comes out to 2023 today. So
what? Wait,
you
what?
are, it comes out to, if you add your year and how old you are, it comes out to 2023 today. So
what?
Wait, what? Rhea, what? I saw this online today. Are you joking though? Like, are you being? Of course, the year you were born and the age that you are, you add those together, you get the current year that we're in. It doesn't work for me because my month hasn't happened yet.
I don't get it.
Okay.
Maybe I'm
Very
dumb.
Important People is a show where comedians get surprise makeovers and have to invent a character on the spot for an improvised interview. Only the best of the best can crack the host.
What do you mean there were 3 houses?
My whole village was destroyed by a big, bad wolf.
Your whole village was destroyed by a big bad wolf.
Eviscerated. He stepped on my mom.
Big bad wolves.
What many might not know is that before Bryan Cranston's Breaking Bad fame, he was a comedic actor, and out of all the comedies he's done, this one scene broke him the most.
Why is the printer so small? There's a lich. So good.
This morning, starring Holly and Philip, is full of bloopers, innuendos, and hilarious moments.
Once in, I love it. But
Nice, is it?
Wait, what?
And hilarious moments.
Once in, I love it. But
Nice.
It's full of bloopers, innuendos, and hilarious moments.
Once in, I love it. But
Nice, is it?
Yo.
But in this particular clip, Holly's laugh made such a bizarre noise that the entire cast completely broke.
What the hell was that? What was that noise?
That's you at your house, bro.
product than anybody.
When you and Tim go get your hair done, what y'all tell them? Like to the left or the right?
No, I tell them go number 2 all the way up to a fade and just give me a faux hawk, man. A faux hawk, bro.
Number 2.
Hey, Paul, what do you tell them? I mean, I'm just
The pen is crazy. The pen to Paul is crazy.
It's a faux hawk, bro.
Number 2.
Hey, Paul, what do you tell them? I mean, I'm just
Hey,
just a little off the sides. Just a little bit off the sides.
Leave the sides.
I always tell them I should leave a little bit on the top.
Which moment had you laughing the most? Let
that's
us know in the
hilarious.
comments below so we can crown the ultimate clip. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.
That's hilarious. That's actually hilarious. Think I should subscribe to this channel. Paparazzi.
There's something about serious moments that makes our brains...
W videos though from Paparazzi. Paparazzi. Let's check what other videos there. W videos though. They have W videos. 12 people laughing at the worst. 12 minutes of ego-shattering comebacks. Ooh, I want to see that. Ooh. 12 ego-shattering comebacks.
Because so many people hate me for really no reason, and it really made me realize that like people only hate somebody they're jealous of. And I've been guilty of hating people, and when I really sat back and thought about it, it was because I was jealous of where that person was.
Do you think people?
First of all, I have a question. Who are you, buddy? I've never seen you in my life. Your face looks
And it
familiar.
really made me realize that like people only hate somebody they're jealous of. And I've been guilty of hating people, and when I really sat back and thought about it, it was because I was jealous of where that person was.
People who hate Osama bin Laden are jealous of him.
What?
There's usually the one handing out roasts, but in this moment, he was on the receiving end of a sharp and witty one that left him speechless at the hands of his good friend Conan.
Yeah. Because I am all over the map, though, I get like I get that I'm a Trumpster. I get that I'm a socialist. I mean, it's literally all over the map.
But you make both sides angry.
I guess that's what I do. I never looked at it that way.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
All right.
No one's happy when you're talking.
Yeah. I think that's going to be my wife's new ringtone.
Two women were roasting a guy for a bad tattoo job, but he claimed that he just inked what the client wanted. After enough back and forth, he knew exactly how to end the argument.
You knew your drawing sucked, and you still tattooed it on that person.
I did exactly what he wanted.
Like, don't you have any integrity?
He was happy with it. I'm fine.
It's not about what they're happy with. It's about what the judges are happy with.
Listen, dude, I'm done with it.
Dude, you've been done.
I'm still here.
For what? See. Why? Because you just want to be a asshole.
You're right.
Then why the would you be in this competition?
I'm here.
Bone face. You don't. You.
Why do you look 50 and you're 24?
What? What did you say? Yourself. You.
With everything going on in the world, Katie Hopkins went on a morning show to vent about something she found truly disgusting.
What do you say after that, though? What do you say after that? Like, there's nothing that you can even say, bro. There's nothing you can say. Just keep quiet and move on to life.
Disgusting.
So, what is it that you can tell from a name, Katie?
I think you can tell a great deal.
Wait, what did it say?
What?
Katie.
What did you say?
Yo, that's crazy.
Yourself. You.
With everything going on in the world, Katie Hopkins went on a morning show to vent about something she found truly disgusting.
So, what is it that you can tell from a name, Katie?
I think you can tell a great deal from a name. You know, for me, there's certain names that I hear them and I think, ooh, and it's associated, ultimately it comes down to the mum or the dad, because they're the ones that gave the child the name. But when I hear screeched across the playground, you know, Tyler, come back here. You know, it's that's the Tylers, the Charmaines, the Chantels.
She later went on to categorize the kinds of names she saw as a definite no-go.
But certainly, I do make a very quick decision based on their first names. And there's a whole bunch of first names that I don't like. I don't like footballers' names. I don't like names after seasons of the year. I don't like geographical location names. I don't like geographical location names.
That slip-up was all Philip needed, and he ran with it in the most hilarious way possible.
What about geographic stuff? Geographic. Oh, so Brooklyn or London.
Your child's called India.
Yes, but you know, that's because she's
My gosh, she's so
not
dumb.
related to a location. That's because
What?
India is a family. No.
We're talking about education?
India's a very, very lovely name for a very lovely child.
Listen, I
You're
want to say
so
something.
dumb.
Yeah, we know you do. You always say that. We knew when we got here that you wanted to say something. We're excited about it. All right, man.
One woman is killed every week at the hands of domestic violence. It's really on the agenda here in Australia. It's not tolerated, and we're really trying to record and get it on a path where women aren't dying. I think that is why your film has hit a nerve.
During a feminism debate in Australia, the host claimed only women suffer from domestic violence. But Cassie J used the host's own words for a checkmate comeback.
But a couple of years ago, our Australian of the Year was a mum who lost her only son at the hands of his father in a domestic violence incident.
And it was his son that passed?
It was her son who was killed by his father.
I didn't know about that, but that is interesting because it shows that there are male victims of domestic violence.
A self-proclaimed boss woman went on a podcast to talk about her struggles finding a man.
I mean, I have everything that you could possibly ask for as far as brains, beauty, ambition. I would build my man up to be everything he wants to be in this world. I'm the best investment he would ever make in his life. I've invested in my body. I have a $150,000 body. No one barely touches me. Yes, you can see me on Instagram because I'm paid to do that, but nobody touches me unless a man, yes, does take care of me. I like bosses. I like millionaires. I like someone who's going to mentor me, teach me, and invest in me. We have about another 10 million in real estate that I need to develop before that. So that I can reach the caliber of man that I want to be my future husband.
She claimed her financial success should earn her a multi-millionaire husband, but then the host hit her with one simple question.
How convinced are you that a man is attracted to a girl with ambition, brains, $10 million in real estate, or just being nice and sweet? What do you think a man is most interested in, especially the man that you're looking for who's worth millions of dollars? Does he want an ambitious boss babe or a nice, compliant, beautiful girl that doesn't give him headaches? What do you think most men like that would prefer?
Cooked.
The gender pay gap as at May 2016 was 15.7%.
And she looks like a fish. Doesn't she? She looks like a fish to me.
When the Gender Equality Agency brought their salary concerns to the senator, he dismantled their whole argument with just two questions.
So do you take into account the fact that on average a male full...
With just two, Gender Equality Agency brought their
2016 was 15. The gender pay gap as at May 2016 was 15.7%.
When the Gender Equality Agency brought their salary concerns to the senator, he dismantled their whole argument with just two questions.
So do you take into account the fact that on average a male full-time employee works longer hours than a female full-time employee?
Not directly, no.
What about if you did it on an hourly rate? What would be the gender hourly pay gap?
Well, we don't have that data, Senator.
You don't have that data?
No, because we ask for annualised salaries because from our employers when they report their data in.
Okay, so if a woman was working fewer hours but earning the same rate per hour as a man doing the same job, would that show up as a gender pay gap?
Armpit hair got me. That's hilarious. Armpit hair doesn't bother me at all. No. Doesn't On bother a lady? me. So wait, you like jack ladies with armpit hair? Yeah, a little bit of You're armpit getting hair. close, dude. You're so close. Oh my god. Yeah, I like a good buzz cut.
Okay, well, which one of the other players on the other team would you say are your biggest competition in this game?
No one.
What?
Well, you have lost 3 matches in a row.
Wow.
So that kind of makes you the underdogs in this game.
To give you a quick answer, firstly, I think we should just do
Wow, bro got cooked. No one, but you lost 3.
thing to begin with.
She didn't have to go there, but she went there. That's crazy.
When you're on a date, who should pay?
This one's a bit different.
Okay,
The host
when
gave
you're
us
on a
some-
date, who should pay, bro? Okay. Facts. Okay, I would say it depends, bro. Depends on the vibe. If you know, like, who should pay? Bro, it depends on the vibe, bro. If you like the girl, obviously you can make sure, to pay for it, to pay for the dinner. If you don't like the girl, you could ask equal, equal. Let us pay equal, because what's the point of you paying, then you don't like her? So it's equal. If she doesn't like you, equal, bro. If you guys don't like each other, split and pay half, bro, half. If you do like the girl, you say you wanna pay, and if she wants to help, let her help, bro. Like, come on, easy as that, bro.
solid reality check, but one of the comments under the video was just too funny not to mention.
Look, okay, to give you a quick answer on, firstly, I think we should just deal with the who should pay thing to begin with. When you're on a date, who should pay?
Man, who should pay on the first date? The man. And that's why you have to go to a conference, get tips on getting into a relationship. Who should pay first? The man. And that's why you should have to go to a conference to get tips on getting into a relationship. Shit.
If you're a guy, pay close attention. We've all had those awkward moments of finishing too fast. When it happens, this is the comeback you'll want to have ready.
Yo, so many women are like judging us on our first nuts.
Yeah,
It's like,
come
what do
on.
you? Listen, back in the day, you had to come quick because a leopard might eat you.
That's hilarious.
This is exactly why guys don't open up.
What's the longest relationship you've been in?
5 years.
What's the longest you've been in?
4.
And did that finish because of infidelity?
Yes.
How did you find out that she cheated?
You don't want to know, bro.
Yeah, we do. No, go on.
We have time.
What happened?
It was just like one of them like phone things. Like I was laying on the bed and the phone kept ringing. I was like, because we were so close. Like we would answer each other's
you were
phones.
so close.
No.
That's crazy.
You mean to tell me like a gay army wouldn't intimidate you?
Oh, they'd have your back, all right.
Hey.
Conor McGregor was once known for having some of the best comebacks and insults in the fight game. Before he became the controversy he is today, he was actually funny, sharp, and had everyone laughing.
We're the ring girls.
That's right. That's a good point.
You should walk around with a car and shake that.
Ask yourself.
Had everyone laughing.
We're the ring girls.
That's right. That's a good point.
You should walk around with a car and shake that. Big similar.
Ask yourself.
That's hilarious. Nah, Conor McGregor, bro.
Ask yourself truthfully, if Dana rang you and said, you don't have to fight Cerrone, you can fight McGregor, even though Cerrone was still fit, would you take it? You're damn right you take it.
Of course, man. Easy
Because
money.
I
Of
change
course,
your
you
bum
gotta
life.
easy money, man.
I can make you rich.
Man.
I change your bum life. You fight me, it's a celebration.
Of course you can. I would beat you.
When you sign to fight me, it's a celebration. You ring back home, you ring your wife. Baby, we done it. We're rich, baby. Conor McGregor made us rich. Break out the red panties. We're rich, baby.
And then there was that moment when a sports
That's
reporter tried
crazy.
to read way too much into Conor's beef with Jose Aldo.
So what is it that he did that disrespected you that got you to dislike him?
This is not a therapy session.
Well, no, but you accused him of starting.
Talking the daytime.
This is not a therapy
Quite
session.
scintillating.
Scintillating.
Yeah.
What does
Nice.
that mean?
Define that.
What's that?
Define it.
Define what?
Scintillating.
You define it.
You define it. You said it.
What does that even mean?
English is not really my strongest subject.
Of course. Well, I'm glad you said it.
You've probably come across this one before. It racked up over 50 million views on YouTube and is often called one of the most famous gotcha moments in debate history.
Okay, you cited freedom of speech in that. Why should your right to freedom of speech trump a trans person's right not to be offended?
Because in order to be able to think, you have to risk being offensive. I mean, look at the conversation we're having right now. You know, like you're certainly willing to risk offending me in the pursuit of truth. Why should you have the right to do that? It's been rather uncomfortable.
I'm just trying to work that out.
Let's do it.
It's been rather. You're certainly willing to risk offending
That's
me in the
facts,
pursuit of
though.
truth. Why should you have the right to do that? It's been rather uncomfortable.
That's facts. Yo.
I'm just trying to work that out. I mean,
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Ha, gotcha.
you have got me. You have got me. I'm trying to work that through in my head. Yeah. It took a while.
It did.
You believe the Earth is flat?
Yeah, I believe the Earth is flat.
It's honestly baffling that some people still believe the Earth is a flat disk. Arguing with them rarely goes anywhere, but in this case, the host said something that left the flat earther completely speechless.
To imply that the Earth is flat, you aren't just saying that NASA is lying. You aren't just saying there's a conspiracy within a single company. You're implying there's a conspiracy involving the world's 71 space agencies, 13 of which have launching capabilities. Not only are you saying all 71 of those agencies are lying about the shape of the Earth, but every single person within them is lying or being fooled by their respective companies. Furthermore, every single astrophysicist in the world is, by your implication, a scam artist getting paid to do research through telescopes and instruments that would be useless if the world were flat. So roughly 75,000 people are lying about what they do for a living. Not only is it absurd to even imply that NASA program under the United States government could possibly pull off this sort of conspiracy, but the fact that all 71 space agencies around the world are also taking part in some conspiracy, and every astronomer and astrophysicist and astronaut is also part of the same. It just seems that so many different people are involved in this major conspiracy.
Yeah, all the
what?
I'm just giving you.
I love the mansplaining. I'm enjoying it.
You're loving what?
The mansplaining that's going on.
What's
Or just talking me through how by not answering the question, by repeating processes which are not related to the question that I've asked.
What's mansplaining?
What's mansplaining?
Well, it's the slightly patronising and condescending way that you're responding to my questions.
Well, I would suggest, Senator, that if you're putting the word man in front of some description of what I'm doing, you're doing that which I'm sure you're very much against, is making a sexist implication about how I'm conducting my role as a man.
Which comeback was your favorite? Drop it in the comments so we can crown the ultimate roast. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
The world is funny. It's a funny place. This world is a funny place. The world is such a funny place. The world is a funny place. Wait, what? Idiots on what? Idiots on TV who need serious help. I wanna see that. This is the last video I'm gonna react to. Is that bus?
This isn't a urinal, is it?
I think it is, man.
Whoa. This man had his license suspended for failing to pay child support.
How didn't you smell it? How didn't bro smell that? How did bro not smell? Did it say urinal?
This isn't a urinal, is it?
I think it is, man.
Shit.
Whoa.
This man had his license suspended for failing to pay child support. Later, during a virtual court hearing to re-review the case, the judge logged in, and what he saw left him utterly speechless.
For Mr. Harris, who should be present in Zoom.
Mr. Harris, are you driving?
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office, actually. So just give me 1 second. I'm parking right now.
His license got suspended.
That is correct, Your Honor.
And he was just driving. And
Oh my
he didn't have
days.
a license.
You are such self-snitching,
if you my
bro.
friend, bro, you just gonna be real, fo. You ain't. First of all, me being friends with Remo, I would assume you were. What's the opposite of homosexual?
Heterosexual.
I would assume his ass is a homosexual. It hit different. So if he was not a homosexual,
You gotta say heterosexual.
a heterosexual. So if he was a
What is the largest country in
Ah,
South America?
my
In
days.
South America, Africa is shaking up all things race in South Africa. When did you realize that you were actually a white person trapped in a black person's body?
It's literally since I was born.
There's gotta be a skit,
I've always
bro.
known it because even when I cried as a baby, I didn't cry loud like an African child. I cried sort of softly and more quiet like a European child.
Lately, social media has been flooded with
African children cry loudest and white kids don't cry as loud. Wow. Pretty funny. I think that's a skit, bro. She was just trying to make a clip of it. Clip farming at its best, bro. Clip farming at its best.
so-called alpha male gurus, selling courses and claiming to teach boys how to
I
become
hate
men. But
these.
more often than not, they just end up looking like complete idiots.
You could easily realize that when I walk into a place, I'm very intimidating. So that's my intimidation.
Very masculine.
Right? Very masculine. Shaved on the side, hair slicked back. People look at me as soon as I walk in. Who is this guy? I look like I'm going to hurt somebody. I don't look like I walk into a place and I'm just coming to have a good time. I'm coming to eat lunch.
What matters is how much access to money do you have. And that's what your net worth should be measured by. How many people can you call up and be like, yo, can you wire me $1 million? I'll send you, I'm good for it. Oh, you don't have those friends? I do. So I can tell you it's real. Oh no, there's no way. That's because you're a peasant. You don't understand these things. And in due time, be quiet. Think more than 4 seconds before you speak. Don't be reactive. Be proactive. Listen, maybe I'm not wasting my time here. Maybe I'm trying to teach you something that's good for you. Anyways, just kidding.
You still don't understand who I am and why I was born. You cannot break me. Once again,
These alpha males, man.
I will break you. All hail King Miller.
I mean, I grew up in the 80s when rap really started to take off. Run DMC, LL Cool J, the Beastie Boys.
When talking about the 80s rap scene, names like Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, maybe even Snoop Dogg come to mind. But let's see if Mike Tyson agrees with that.
Salt and Pepper.
You give love a bad name.
That's Bon Jovi. Yep, that's him.
We started to protest because why? I'll tell you why. And this is our question of the week. We saw what happened to Nate Robinson, so I'm going to ask Jake Paul right here in front of America.
It's no secret that journalism has gone to crap nowadays, and this is perhaps the dumbest question ever asked by a so-called reporter. For some context, Jake Paul had just won a boxing match against Nate Robinson, and that didn't sit well with the reporter because of one particular thing.
Okay, so let's start from the beginning.
Okay.
First and foremost, was it racist to knock a black man out?
What?
That is the question of the
No,
week.
stop asking me that. I said no.
It's not racist.
It's a shitty question. It's a sport.
Why is it a question? Why is it a
What?
Because how does this have anything to do with race? It doesn't.
It's a furthest education.
That is the dumbest question I've heard anyone ask. Bro, I hate Jake. I don't like Jake Paul. But that's the dumbest question I've ever heard someone ask another human being. Is it racist if you knocked out a black guy? What? That is so dumb. Maybe you should rethink becoming a journalist, become something else, bro. Oh my days.
I went here in Jackson. The race. It doesn't.
What's the furthest education that you have?
I went here in Jackson, then I went to Harvard.
You went to Harvard?
Yes, sir.
All right, so just a few trivia questions we're asking people. What year is it?
2022. I think that's what.
Yeah, yep. How many sides are on a triangle?
Oh man, you just.
It's 3. But yeah, close enough.
What about the bottom?
Oh, true. I forgot about that.
One man took it upon himself to stroll the streets around a college and ask students some basic questions, the kind any 5th grader should be able to answer.
Name me 3 countries other than America.
Africa?
Okay.
Oh my days. Africa, come on.
That's 1.
Africa's not even a country.
How many weeks are in a year? That should be easy. That's easy.
How many weeks How many weeks are in a year? I need 7 weeks.
28, 27?
20.
For everyone clowning on America's education system after that, we've got something from the streets of England too,
Oh, I
and
said
it might
7.
actually be worse.
4 divided by 2.
4 divided by 2 doesn't exist.
Two.
It's not a mathematical number.
What?
They just tell you that at school.
No.
What's the actual answer?
You can't divide 1 by 1. You can't. To divide, you have to add. You have to like split and add. So you can't divide 1. So there's no such thing as 4 divided by 2. It doesn't exist. They just make you believe it.
So what's your final answer?
Wake up.
What's Obama's first name?
Obama. That is just.
Barack.
Just Obama.
Obama.
Yeah, it
His
is.
first name now.
I don't know. I don't have a clue.
Obama's first name?
Nah. Obama. Nah. I don't know.
Nah, bro, Barack.
Barack. Yeah. No, it's not.
It is.
I agree with the young man. Obama's his first name, and Bin Laden must be his surname.
What is 2 divided by 2?
I don't know. We
1.
divide by I know multiplications and division. That's about it.
He literally asked you a division question right
2
now.
divided by 2?
2 divided by 2. Is that 2 times?
It's 1.
2. No, it's not the 2 times.
Oh my gosh, bro.
What is 2 divided by 2?
You can't divide 2 by 2.
What?
Because it'd be nothing. You can't divide 2 by 2.
What?
I don't
Bro,
know.
you genuinely can't be real.
Divide it.
Nah.
How do you make an idiot say how?
How?
With today's wave of extreme social movements, even basic facts are being questioned, often with zero logic or scientific backing. And this is a perfect example of that.
So I asked you, generally speaking, are men more physically strong than women? And there was a long back and forth. I wanted to just ask the question once more. Are men stronger than women?
I've been doing a lot of thinking about this, about the conversation, and what I would say if it came up again.
Yes.
And I want to say, how are we quantifying strength?
Yeah, physically.
He's on Netflix right now. He has F is for Family. Bill Burr.
Physically, like physical. If a woman and a man had to arm wrestle, who would win, bro? Or who carries heaviest, like heavy stuff? Like mostly, it's men, bro. It's a fact. It's just a fact. Men are stronger than women physically. Yeah, there are things mentally, and yes, that women have their things that they are stronger. But physically, strength, men are stronger, bro. Let's be real. Come on, easy.
Monday Morning Podcast. Bring him on, comedian, writer, actor, the marvelously talented.
How are you?
If there's one thing Bill Burr can't stand, it's dumb and baseless questions. And if you throw one his way, you can bet he'll comedically shut you down.
You're in your comedy prime right now. Like this is you got about 8 years left.
How do you judge that?
Because your energy level is high. You're nimble. I mean, dude.
And what do you do? I'm not like an athlete. I'm gonna blow out an Achilles and I can't write a joke anymore. If I blow out an Achilles, that's 20 minutes of material.
If you're at a court hearing
dumbass,
and at the mercy
look where you walk. Don't just walk. Look where you walk, bro.
of a judge, you'd better behave, or you might end up like her.
You'll be charged with possession of Xanax.
I've seen this one.
BARS. I don't know what that is. What is
Bars.
that?
Xanax bars.
Bye-bye.
Zo.
Adios.
Come back, ma'am. Come back.
Zo.
Come back. Count one will be 10,000.
Are you serious?
I am serious. Adios.
Woo. 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 Come back.
Come back again. Come back again.
Yo.
Bring him back again.
Yo.
What's up?
I believe I heard you saying to.
Yes, I did. I'm not going to the.
I believe you. Did you say?
Yes.
Me?
Actually, I
Did you say that?
Yes, sir. I did.
Oh, you did say that?
I'm not
I find you in direct criminal contempt. 30 days in the county jail.
That's fine.
More often than not, top athletes
You
turn
need to be
philosophical in
careful.
their
Charges, bro. Charges, yo. To be careful.
later years, dishing out life advice and hot takes on society. Let's see if a top model also does that.
Recent polls have shown a fifth of Americans can't locate the U.S. on a world map. Why do you think this is?
I personally believe that U.S. Americans are unable to do so because some people out there in our nation don't have maps, and I believe that our education, like such as in South Africa and the Iraq, everywhere like such as, and I believe that they should, our education over here in the U.S. should help the U.S. or should help South Africa and should help the Iraq and the Asian countries, so we will be able to build up our future.
Michelle's on the line. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, good morning, guys.
Hi there. So talk to us a little bit about your fear. You've got a fear of...
Phobias and fears are a real thing, and I'd never mock anyone dealing with them. But when this call came into the morning show, let's just say that they tried their best to hold it together.
Talk to us a little bit about your fear. You've got a fear of custard.
Yeah, I can't even say it. It's vile. It makes my skin crawl. It makes me retch. The thought of it, the look of it, the colour of it, the smell of it. Everything.
And you can't say the word?
No, not at all. Absolutely not.
I read she couldn't say it, so I said it for you.
No, well done.
Yeah.
After allegedly
That's
stealing,
crazy.
this man
Scared
showed
of
up in court.
custard? Being scared of custard? I don't know, bro. How could you be scared of custard, though? It doesn't make sense. Like, custard is so delicious. Ma'am, have you probably tried custard and not try and do whatever you've been doing with custard and actually tried eating it? That's why you probably don't like it. And you fear it. How do you fear custard? I don't know that.
Court to plead his case, but ended up talking himself straight into a conviction.
Give me what was stolen?
My wallet.
What was in your wallet?
It was $50.
Okay.
Oh, we see
I
how
had
snitched on
all
himself.
my IDs. I had gift cards in there, my earpiece, and a calculator.
There was no earpiece in the mail.
Ah! Bro, Sal snitched on himself. There is no way. Bro, Sal snitched on himself. Bro, genuinely Sal snitched on himself. Oh my God.
There was no earpiece in the mail.
Love it.
How do you know? How do you? How does he know? Oh my God.
No. This one? No.
Africa is Europe.
Man, it's been a while since I've been in school.
That's okay. Any country on the map.
Africa.
That's
Yes.
a continent.
Country. Damn it.
Country.
How about a country in Africa?
Name a country.
I know South Africa's over here somewhere.
No,
it's down here, yeah.
Yeah, it's south.
If you met someone from Amsterdam, what nationality would they be?
Netherlands.
I have no idea. Amsterdamian.
Amsterdamian. What is the world's tallest mountain?
Mount Everest.
It's not Mount Rushmore.
What?
Do you ever rest?
Mount Everest.
Ever rest?
No.
I'm giving you a skill.
Oh. I really don't know.
See, I asked you, do you ever rest? And you said,
Oh,
no.
Mount Everest.
Yes.
If there's one reporter who lied on his CV, it's this guy. He constantly asks the dumbest and most out-of-line questions.
Now, were you able to wear undergarments? If
You're
you will?
like the fifth person that's asking
Well, no,
that to me.
because
What is going on? Since when did people start asking each other about in interviews about their underwear?
No, because it is such a skin tight. Here's
I'll
why.
leave it up to your imagination.
Oh, see?
Okay.
As dumb as that question was, this next one easily takes the crown.
Our question is for Tom Hardy. In the film, your character Ronnie is very open about his sexuality, but given interviews you've done in the past, your own sexuality seems a bit more ambiguous. Do you find it hard for celebrities to talk to media about their sexuality?
Why
What
should
on
they?
earth are you on about? I was referring to an interview given to Attitude magazine a few years ago.
But what is your question?
I was wondering if you find it difficult for celebrities to talk about their sexuality.
I don't find it difficult for celebrities to talk about their sexuality. Are you asking me about my sexuality?
Sure.
Why?
Why? Really?
Thank you.
Okay.
That wasn't the only time Tom Hardy got caught in the crossfire of a dumb question. During a Mad Max press conference, one reporter bizarrely felt the need to point out there were too many women in the film, as if that's not allowed in an action movie.
Here, over here. I have a question for Tom
Oh
Hardy. Tom,
my
I'll preface
days.
my remarks by saying that I have 5 sisters, a wife, a daughter, and a mother, so I know what it's like to be outgunned by estrogen. But I just wanted to ask you, as you were reading the script, did you ever think, why are all these women in here? I thought this was supposed to be a man's movie.
Oh, bro. That's crazy.
No. Not for 1 minute.
Good for you.
I mean, that's kind of obvious.
What's the past tense for find?
For
Found.
find, lost.
Days
Past
one.
tense for jump.
Stay
Chump.
still.
Which moment had you laughing the most? Let us know in the comments below
my
so we
days.
can crown the ultimate
Jumped. Jump. Oh my days. People are genuinely stupid. Yeah, man. That's it for today. W Live. Yeah, yeah, man. W Live. I'll see you guys next time. Why am I saying guys? But we literally on 0 views. But yeah, man. Was I even live? Yes, I was. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Peace, man. W Live though. W Live.